Sports names. Do you know what sport this is? This is football. Football. Does this sport look familiar to you? This is basketball. Basketball. Have you seen this sport before? This is baseball. Baseball. Do you recognize this sport? This is tennis. Tennis. Do you know what sport this is? This is swimming. Swimming. Does this sport look familiar to you? This is running. Running. Have you seen this sport before? This is volleyball. Volleyball. Do you recognize this sport? This is cycling. Cycling. Do you know what sport this is? This is golf. Golf. Does this sport look familiar to you? This is gymnastics. Gymnastics. Have you seen this sport before? This is skiing. Skiing. Do you recognize this sport? This is hockey. Hockey. Do you know what sport this is? This is boxing. Boxing. Does this sport look familiar to you? This is karate. Karate. Have you seen this sport before? This is badminton. Badminton. Do you recognize this sport? This is archery. Archery. Do you know what sport this is? This is table tennis. Table tennis. Does this sport look familiar to you? This is bowling. Bowling. Have you seen this sport before? This is fencing. Fencing. Do you recognize this sport? This is surfing. Surfing. Do you know what sport this is? This is rugby. Rugby. Does this sport look familiar to you? This is cricket. Cricket. Have you seen this sport before? This is horse racing. Horse racing. Do you recognize this sport? This is ice skating. Ice skating. Do you know what sport this is? This is snowboarding. Snowboarding. Does this sport look familiar to you? This is rowing. Rowing. Have you seen this sport before? This is water polo. Water polo. Do you recognize this sport? This is squash. Squash. Do you know what sport this is? This is field hockey. Field hockey. Does this sport look familiar to you? This is lacrosse. Lacrosse. Have you seen this sport before? This is sailing. Sailing. Do you recognize this sport? This is rock climbing. Rock climbing. Do you know what sport this is? This is skateboarding. Skateboarding. Does this sport look familiar to you? This is equestrian. Equestrian. Have you seen this sport before? This is mountain biking. Mountain biking. Do you recognize this sport? This is handball. Handball. Do you know what sport this is? This is judo. Judo. Does this sport look familiar to you? This is taekwondo. Taekwondo. Have you seen this sport before? This is snooker. Snooker. Do you recognize this sport? This is Formula 1 racing. Formula 1 racing. Did you enjoy learning about sports names? Explore more exciting videos on our channel, and be sure to subscribe for lots more fun. Until next time, see ya!